Hi everyone, this is Vio here from my home in Ventura for WeDharma. I'm going to talk to you about my project with the Cofán community in the Ecuadorian Amazon. I started working with the community back in May. I initially made contact with Emergildo Criollo, who is the community president, and I was invited by him when we attended a screening of the movie Avatar. Very, very timely, actually, because um, we were invited by. I was invited by Amazon Watch, and he was invited by James Cameron to see the screening of Avatar at their screening offices in Santa Monica. And I went to meet with a group, and in that group, Emergildo Criollo was attending, and I talked to him about my interest in working with communities, promoting their arts and crafts, and their culture, and the beauty and connection with nature that they have. It's part of who they are, part of their spirit, part of their soul, and I wanted to do something within that realm. So we talked about it, and he was talking to me about how he's working with the artisans to promote their arts and crafts, as well as a source of promoting and creating an um, sustainable economy for the community. So I told him that one of my interests was to work with communities in the Amazon, because I've been extremely inspired by that area. It's an area that's extremely fragile and vital to our survival as a planet. So I want to work with cultures that actually are the protectors of these beautiful places that give us our air, our oxygen, that protect us from the effects of pollution, that give us wonderful medicine and fauna and flora and just beauty. And it's a place that is so raw, and it connects us to everything universally, and it is a very powerful place. So I wanted to work with them. I'm going to share right now a video of photographs that I did with um, the pictures that I took in the community when I was there, when I worked with the artisans for a week. And I hope you enjoy it. And thank you. Hi, I'm Violeta Villacorta, a designer from Peru and grew up in New York City. I live now in California, and I have worked in the industry for over 20 years, with my latest being a senior designer at Patagonia for about 6 years, which was a wonderful fit for our mutual environmental and social values. After my time at Patagonia, I went back to my roots, making one-of-a-kind clothing made with beautiful materials, all natural and organic, such as raffia straw, pea silks, organic cottons and linens and hemps, as well as repurposing old garments and refurbishing them with beautiful hand embroidered embellishing. As fulfilling as my work is creatively and on so many other levels, I was looking for a way to blend my interest in the environment and social issues with design, as well as my love for cultures and the wisdom that indigenous people have. So I started a project working with indigenous communities in the Amazon, an area that has been of interest to me for many years since my high school days. Through my ties with Amazon Watch, an organization I support through the years, I met Emergildo Criollo, who is the president of the Cofán community of Dureno, and who invited me to his community after talking about our mutual interest of advancing arts and crafts as a means for a sustainable economy for their community. Two women head the Asociación Suku. Suku means toucan, which is the bird that eats the seeds they use for their crafts. Felisa Ortiz is the president of the Asociación Suku, and Rebecca Machacori is the vice president of the Asociación Suku, as well as director of the Women's Association of FEINCE. All projects must go through FEINCE so that it can benefit the community as a whole. The materials they use are all sourced locally, and they are sustainably harvested in their community. It starts with the chambira tree fiber, which they make into twine to thread their seed work. Chambira fiber is also used to make chigras. Chigras are bags which are hand knitted and designed with geometric patterns dyed with all natural plant colors that also come from their community. The women and I met every day after their early morning chores, which included planting coffee in their farms away from the community. Having seen their work prior to my visit, their hammocks, their tigras, and seed work, I prepared a portfolio with design sketches based on their crafts. These sketches inspired new ideas and techniques. A few of the women would actually just look at the sketches, then go back home and work on their own creations, inspired by what they saw. Then they would bring them back the next day. I was blown away by their new pieces after only seeing the drawings briefly. I also showed them how to wrap single-strand seeds on a wrist as I learned in Cunayala, Panama. They liked it and repeated the process with me. Collaborating with the women artisans was a mutually inspiring process. Here are a few of my favorites. In the few days I was with them, the women, with their beautiful artistry and talent, were able to create gorgeous and elegant pieces. At the end of my collaboration with them, I was elated when they asked when I was returning with more designs. On my return, my goal is to work with the Cofán to build a space for the women where they can create, innovate, as well as store and showcase their crafts. We will continue our creative collaboration while working to grow their market in Ecuador and abroad. My overall goal is to work with indigenous communities around the world, to act as a conduit and share my design skills and connection to the fashion world while creating high-quality product that resonates with a discerning market. And through it all, bring to light the beauty and wisdom of indigenous cultures that live in harmony with the natural world. With your support, I will continue to make this vision a reality. I thank you for watching, for being inspired, and for being you. Thanks a lot. If you'd like to contribute to the Cofán project in the Ecuadorian Amazon, you can send a check to Amazon Watch at the address in the copy down below. Or you could also log on at amazonwatch.org, click on donate, and there you can select Amazon Watch programs, and in the message box enter Violeta's Cofán project. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again on WeDharma. Have a beautiful weekend, a beautiful life.